The quiet felt strange at first. My phone did not buzz. No one asked for a favor. No one needed a ride, advice, money, emotional support, or a last-minute rescue. For the first time in years, nobody called my name. I sat on my bed staring at the ceiling, waiting for the next request to come in. Nothing. And instead of feeling lonely, I felt light. It scared me how good it felt. For most of my life, I built my identity around being useful. I was the reliable one, the helper, the fixer, the person who always said yes. Friends praised me. Family depended on me. Coworkers leaned on me. I wore that role like a badge of honor, productive, needed, responsible. It looked healthy on the outside, almost heroic. Inside, I felt tired all the time. I searched things like burnout recovery, people-pleasing, how to set boundaries, mental health tips, work-life balance, self-care ideas. My browser history read like a cry for air. Still, I kept saying yes. If someone needed help moving, I showed up. If someone needed money, I figured it out. If someone needed emotional support at midnight, I stayed awake. I told myself this was kindness. It was also fear. Fear that if I stopped serving, I would stop mattering. One weekend, everyone happened to be busy. No plans, no favors, no emergencies. My calendar stayed empty. I expected to feel useless. Instead, I made coffee slowly. I went for a walk. I watched the sun hit the buildings. I read a few pages of a book I had ignored for months. My shoulders dropped without me noticing. That day taught me something simple and uncomfortable. I was not exhausted from life. I was exhausted from carrying everyone else's life. There is a difference. Many people live trapped in people-pleasing habits. They confuse love with sacrifice and self-worth with productivity. They think being available 24/7 makes them valuable. Search any mental health forum and you will see the same pain. Anxiety, stress, emotional burnout, compassion fatigue. The body keeps score. Helping others is beautiful. Losing yourself while doing it is not. I started practicing small boundaries. Nothing dramatic. I said no to one request a week. I stopped replying instantly. I let calls go to voicemail. I chose rest without guilt. At first, guilt hit hard. My chest tightened like I had done something wrong. Then something surprising happened. The world did not fall apart. People found other solutions. Problems solved themselves. Some requests were not even that urgent. And I finally had space to ask myself a question I had ignored for years. What do I need? Not what they need. Not what makes me useful. Me. That question changed everything. I began focusing on self-growth, healthy boundaries, self-respect, and real happiness. I worked out. I journaled. I learned new skills. I protected my time like it mattered, because it does. My relationships improved too. When I helped, it came from choice, not pressure. My yes felt genuine. My no felt honest. Freedom does not always look loud or dramatic. It can look like a quiet afternoon where nobody expects anything from you, and you realize you are still worthy. You are not here just to serve, fix, or save everyone. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to protect your energy. You are allowed to build a life that supports your mental health and personal growth. Being needed feels good for a moment. Being free feels good for a lifetime. If today feels heavy, try stepping back just a little. Turn off the noise. Let the phone stay silent. Sit with yourself. Notice how your breathing slows down. You might discover something beautiful. Nobody needs you right now, and you are still enough.